Hello everyone, welcome to episode 24 of the Early Parenting Podcast. In today's episode, I have got a little bit of a festive theme, a little bit of a party theme on the next few episodes, but I'm actually going to be talking about my top tips for helping your baby or toddler sleep when you're away on holidays. Given that we are entering silly season, what better time than to have a little bit of a festive spin on the episodes? So in the next couple of episodes, before the podcast takes a little bit of a break over the Christmas New Year period, it's going to be all around tips on helping you through this silly season. So make sure to tune in, subscribe to the podcast so that you don't miss a single episode. All right, let's dive in. Welcome to the Early Parenting Podcast, where we help you navigate the somewhat tricky world of parenthood so you can love the crap out of being a mum. I'm your host, Jen Butler, and I'm an early parenting consultant and a mama of two busy boys. Join me as I explore all things early parenting and deliver them to you in toddler-friendly, bite-sized lessons because, let's be honest, your toddler is probably smothering pseudo-cream on the wall as we speak. I'll be dropping my hottest tips on baby and toddler sleep, feeding, boobs, behaviour, and so much more. Are you ready to find your flow in motherhood? Let's dive in. This episode is brought to you today by my free clean sleeping guide that I have on my website. You can access this baby at www.jenniferbutler.com.au. Now, guys, this guide is the first step I take parents through when I'm looking to help them improve their baby or toddler's sleep. You are literally getting free access to the first pillar of my Triple C approach that I use to improve baby and toddler sleep. So head on over and download yourself a copy today. jenniferbutler.com.au/clean-sleeping. Okay, let's get into today's episode. Okay, so my top tips for helping your baby and toddler sleep when you're away on holidays. Tip number 1, keep it consistent. So, bring things from home that replicate their home sleeping environment. This could be their comforter, their dummy, their sleeping bag, books from home, white noise machine that you use, anything that reminds them of their home environment. This is going to make a huge impact on your ability to replicate what you do at home. Consistency is key in all things around baby and toddler life. They love to know what to expect, so let's try and keep it as consistent as possible for them in having all their items there that help them. Point number 2, follow the same positive bedtime routine that you do at home. Our bedtime routine acts as sleep association, sleep cues, and it's our way for helping your baby and toddler to know that sleep is coming, whether that's at nap time or bedtime. So regardless of where you are in the world, if you are following that same wind down routine with the same, say, dinner, bath or shower, book, into their room and into bed, then that is going to be key for you in them understanding what's coming and a way more successful wind down to help them to fall to sleep. Point number 3. So this is for whether you're traveling within your time zone. If you're traveling in your own time zone, it's pretty easy. Nap and bedtime stay exactly the same. The only thing you need to be considering is things like blocking out the light in the rooms that you're staying in, because if you're used to a nice dark room to help your baby lull off to sleep at nap and bedtime, and wherever you're staying in doesn't have that, then that can definitely interfere with their ability to adjust to the sleep times that they usually have in their same time zone. So for the families who are traveling outside your time zone, here are my suggestions. So if there is only a few hours difference, say at max 3 hours between your destination time zone and your home time zone, I would say stick to your home time zone as best as you can. If you are leaving your home time zone for longer than a fortnight, it may be worthwhile to just transition to your destination time zone and deal with the change when you get back. And finally, for holidays where your home time zone shifts by quite a bit, say 5+ hours, you can either choose to move to the destination time zone or even decide to meet home and destination time zone halfway. For example, if you are flying somewhere that's 5 hours away, you could meet the two time zones by going somewhere within a 2.5 hour difference. This is obviously going to mean that there's less of a change to move back to upon return, but ultimately it all comes down to how long you are actually going to be away for. Anything over a fortnight, it's definitely worthwhile transitioning to the time zone that you're going to, and you can always transition back once you get home. The most important thing is to enjoy your holiday, so please don't get caught up on crunching numbers to make routines work. Just go with the flow and relax, and you can always get back on track once the silly season is over and you're back into the normal routine of everyday life. Nothing is permanent. Everything can be changed with the right support. I hope that's been useful for you, and I will be back again next week with another episode to help all of the mamas who are breastfeeding be able to enjoy the festive season with a cheeky cocktail or two. So make sure you tune in next week if you're a breastfeeding mama and you want to know how you can incorporate the Christmas champagne into your Christmas time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back here again next week. Bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you do me a huge favour and take a screenshot of the episode and post it on your social media, post it in your Mother's Group on Facebook, share it around to any friends that you think might benefit from hearing the episode. I want this podcast to reach as many ears as I can so I can try and make a difference in as many lives as I can. And I would so love for you to head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave me a review if you're enjoying this podcast. And while you're over there, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss a single one of my episodes. If you're looking for a little bit more one-on-one support, then make sure to check out my website, www.jenniferbutler.com.au, where you can find out how we can work together closely so I can create a more personalised plan for your family so that you can overcome some of the questions, concerns, or parenting hurdles that you're facing. Motherhood is here to be enjoyed, but sometimes it takes us to get a little bit of help to learn how to understand, get to know, and support our babies so you really can love everything that motherhood has to offer. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.